Good morning. Jim Larkey, owner of Safety Connections. And as I leave the last blurb of 2020, I wanted to share what do we see? What are the biggest issues? What can we do different as we end 2020? So, as we wrap up, here's what I clearly hear. Here's what I clearly see. And where are the areas? I like looking at the positives, so where are the areas we can improve? It comes down to the attitudes. It comes down to more violence than ever. Listen to the public. You'll hear more violence, domestic violence. Tempers are short. So it comes down to what? How are we dealing with each other? How are we motivating or trying to help change the heart and soul of people, if you will? That's in addition to getting the results. But there's deep-rooted issues and concerns going on today. So what would be the message I'd want to leave you with? I want to go back to square one. When I'm called in and I can look back the last 6 to 12 months, number one single biggest issue, it's committing to something in the first place, what we're doing in business. And number two, it's carrying that through. What is our example? Sometimes we wonder why people get frustrated with us. But the reality is, if we don't say what we say and mean what we say, all right, the opposite don't work. Say what we say and mean something different. So we don't walk the walk or talk the talk. And that's what needs to happen. And so commitments, I believe, are number one. Number two, it's leading by example, what we say. And when I come in and there's issues and I'm brought into those issues, I can find consistently there is the two areas of the biggest single concern. We can talk goals all we want. We can talk all of this, that, and the other thing, but we got to get those steps in order. So what else do I say? Respect, work ethics. What happened to them? All right. I think sometimes we got to look at how we can change as we talk about hiring. Why in today's real world is it hard to get good people when things are the way they are? Maybe we got to do better checks with backgrounds and so on to make sure we get good people. But we got to get people that will respect and gel with the team. I think that's critical. Okay? So what do we got to do? In summary, I think we got to go back and share and communicate respect and what we expect as leaders. So what are those things with respect? It's simply those 4 words you've heard me talk about. We deal with every situation in a caring, kind, asking, helping way. And if we do that, is that not truly respect? Is it not? And I think people can disagree with us, but in the end, that's what we need to do. And when we talk about commitment and leading by example, what's our discipline process? It's all over the board. Most every company, not all, but we don't follow the protocol that what we say we're going to do, we actually do and hold people accountable. And therefore, it creates a mistrust. That's what I want to share today as we move into next year. So, last but not least, let me reiterate. I think the biggest single thing we can grow upon is our commitments and leading by example. And second is dealing with people in respect. Doesn't mean we have to agree. Doesn't mean we don't hold them accountable. But please remember, caring, kind, asking, helping way. With that, have a great year. Happy New Year. And we'll talk next year. Bye now.